my breath. Every candle that remembers burns a little closer to death. I speak to walls of velvet sorrow. I kneel where no one hears. If love survives tomorrow, why does it drown in tears? The raven counted seconds like a debt I had to pay, but I stopped feeding echoes every word they say. No altar made of sorrow, no crown of pain, just breath, just memory, just ground beneath my name. Let the storm repeat itself. I choose the step that holds my ground. Ashes still warm, I'm not erased. I carry the fire, I keep the trace. If night is a door, I cross the flame. I bend, I break, I rise the same. I need a symbol that remain. I need my hands, I need my voice. Ashes still warm, ashes still warm, ashes still If all is dust, then watch me stand in it. I don't chase it, I shape it. I used to fear the stillness like it carried your last breath. Now I hold it like a language that refuses fear or death. Every shadow tried to rule me, tried to carve me into blame, but I stopped naming in my master and it learned my name. No the silence learned my name. They took these. They named the wound and called it me. They fed the dark with borrowed truth and said there's nothing left to prove. But I was never what they broke. I was the breath beneath the smoke. What remains still stands, feet in ash, head unbent. I don't vanish, I don't pretend. I bend, I break, I raise again. What remains still stands. The night repeats its old refrain, but repetition dulls the blade. I carry loss not as a chain, but as the proof I stayed awake. I don't ask the dark to leave, I decide what stays with me. What remains still stands. What remains still stands. Feet in The night returned without a question, without the hunger, without the claim. The word it carried lost its sharpness, fell silent when I did the same. I did not answer. I did not turn. I let the echo lose its speak. The night remains, but only a shadow, and shadows no longer follow me. After the word fades, I remain. The night still stands where it always stood. Unmoved by mercy, unmoved The name is